So, 2026 has finally started, and honestly, it started in a pretty interesting way. But this video is not about it. In case you did not see my previous video, where I summed up my 2025, you can click here. This year, my main focus in language learning will be
Eyes up. Stay sharp.
just like the last year, I want to seriously improve it, using the methods that worked for me in the previous year. And this is how I'm starting 2026. Here you can see the languages I know and my current levels. This year, Italian is the main target. I will mostly stick to the methods that already worked for me well in the previous year, such as sentence mining and studying using Anki. But this year, I want to experiment a little bit more, especially with AI. I want to test how useful AI can be for language learning, as I think it has a lot of potential if used correctly. But this is just theory. I want to see how it works in practice. So we will see how it goes, and I will definitely share my thoughts about it once I start studying. This is pretty interesting because in the previous year I also used it a little bit, and in some cases it worked, in others it did not really work that well. Another big thing for this year is definitely my YouTube channel. I would like to focus a little bit more on making more videos for you and also sharing my language learning progress, and also talk about some interesting stuff and share some interesting videos about language learning and languages. I am thinking about starting some kind of series where I would show my language learning routine, share my progress updates, maybe also some time lapses of me studying, and just sharing random thoughts I will have while studying them. And it is pretty interesting idea because it would be some kind of like a small diary where people would be able to actually see my progress, my struggles. As you know, people really like to see someone struggle, but I'm not 100% sure about the format yet. Well, maybe I will just share monthly updates, maybe extra videos when I feel like I want to share something, or maybe even in other way. We will see, but I really find this idea pretty interesting, and I think I'm going to try this. Of course, it would be ideal if the language would be completely new, as you would be able to see my struggle from the very beginning, but I think it's still worth watching, and also I hope to motivate some people, especially those who have some 2026 language learning goals. I find this idea a bit interesting because many people study in different ways, and maybe you'll like some methods I use and you will be able to also use it, and also even share progress, as I think this is pretty interesting to share your goals and progress with other people, and it's very nice to motivate each other. Ideally, I want to make it as honest as possible, and I would like to share my mistakes, my laziness, my bad days, and even moments when I just give up due to maybe work and university at the same time. It's hard to combine it all, but I really hope to actually be systematic, consistent, and not lazy at all. So this is also a discipline challenge for me, and I hope I will be able to deliver very interesting content, and that hopefully it would motivate anybody. The most important thing is to stay consistent, and just, even if you give up, just come back after this week of break and keep going. Perhaps in this year I will also learn another language, but I don't want to give any empty promises, so I will not really talk about it. It would probably be about improving actually the languages I already studied, rather than learning completely new one. But for now, Italian is definitely my priority, and my ideal goal would be to reach like a solid B2 level, maybe in some ways even C1, and this is, I believe, my end goal. I just want to be able to speak Italian fluently, like English and Russian, and just be able to communicate without any problems about like most of the topics that I find useful in the conversations. But even if anything changes, I will definitely let you know. I will also need to fix a little problem I face right now after a long break with Anki. Yeah, this happens. I kind of mess up, but it's fine. I hope to deal with it in like 2 weeks or 3. I'm definitely going to share my progress about it, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really want to make some extraordinary goals and then do not deliver them. I rather support smaller goals but achieving them rather than promising insane amount of unrealistic goals. Thank you to everyone who is here and watching this, even if it's just few people. And if you are new and you like this video, you can consider subscribing. And if you're already here, thank you. And I wish you all happy new year. I hope your language learning goals will also work out, just like mine, hopefully. See you in the next video.